What is going on, everyone? It is me, Announcer here, and today we're going to take one look at the final, countdown of the worldwide download celebration stones. We're gonna kind of compare it to basically like the 7th anniversary, things like that, in terms of stones and how the celebration was overall. So, I think what a lot of people, or I think a lot of people do kind of underrate how good the celebration was. You really have to look at it overall as a big thing, and well, I'm explaining it really weird, but you have to look at the big picture, right, and not just the small little details. I know people were very upset at, especially the banner change early on. A lot of people were very upset at the new event that required specific characters, but I think overall they did a pretty good job. So we'll go ahead and let's hop right into this. Okay, so if we take a look here, the 2022 Worldwide Celebration gave out 1,107 stones, making it officially the third most stones given out in a three-part celebration. Worldwide Celebration 2021 gave more 1,123 stones at JP and 1,100 on Global. The 7th anniversary gave this much, then it did give with the EX part 1,400 on both Global and JP. Now 1,400 is quite a big number. That's because there's a whole extra part of the celebration. So if we're going to compare just purely stones, the anniversaries did give more stones in total. And last year Worldwide Celebration did give slightly more stones if we're talking JP. On Global, it did give slightly more though. So it's basically tied really at the second, I'd say. It's kind of weird with this, but this obviously is very, very good, right? And it's like, what, 20 stones, less than 20 stones off from that. That's actually 15 stones. So that's really a big thing, I think, for sure. Now, we're going to take just again one big look here. Let's just scroll through the event and let's talk about overall what we're getting. So in part 1 alone, we got the login bonus, which did last for about, what, a week or two? Just tons of extra stones you can get if you're lucky, right? I know a lot of people just got the 1 stone a day shenanigans, right? But it's pretty good. Obviously, we had the new banners, the new Dokkan event for Cooler. We had this, just a guaranteed LR summon across all 3 parts. Again, the banner wasn't like the greatest ever, but it is still like the chance to get a free LR from... Oh, it doesn't actually bring it up to... Actually, if I bring it up on Dokkan info, it might show everything, but it's fine. Again, this is a pretty big deal, I feel like. Still getting just a guaranteed LR. Nothing special, but it's nice to have for sure. Now, we had this co-op campaign coming in. We had the social media campaign giving extra sales. The tickets, again, for every 50 stones you've spent, you got one of these memorial stones, which you're able to get tickets for and summon on these banners. I think that's obviously very good. Free-to-play players were able to get, what, around 100 tickets, just 100 free units, just for playing the game the entire year. That's really good, right? And I think that the banners were actually pretty solid, considering it was completely free. So I'll definitely take that, right? It's a huge thing. We had the Memorial Dragonstone 3 again. The free Redstone did get upgraded, so you can get Kais with that, which is cool, I guess. The characters itself aren't good anymore. The Purple Stone got updated, which is nice, but that's a lot for like spending players. This was cool though. You're able to get extra stones by buying the Purple Stone, and so we got like, what, 1 or 2 extra cell packs. So if you're a spender, that's a nice addition. We got to get the story events. These 2 events were really good. This gave you up to 180 stones throughout the celebration. These skill orbs you can get were absurd. Like, this was a very, very good event, actually. The last day was technically yesterday. I love this event so much. It's a very, very good event. You can't stress enough. We had Red Zone. We had new missions for the GT bosses Red Zone. We had new missions for the movie bosses Red Zone, and then of course we got the same ones for the Cooler Red Zone right there. Boss Rush, again, the new difficulty events. This one a lot of people weren't really that excited about, but look at all the content we got, man. It's absurd. Global got the Link level event during the celebration. There's 2 easy A's in part 1. And this is part one, basically. I talked about the other parts there. Like, we had all the hidden potential events open. This Zenny campaign, there was like the amount of Zenny given in this campaign is absurd. The restoration time for boosts were also increased like that, so that's obviously very nice, right? 5 hours restoration time is definitely good. Wait, that's weird. Restoration time shortened to 5 hours. Why is it 3 to 5? Am I confused at something? Oh, no, wait. No, it's 5 to 3 than the restoration time. Actually, that's in JP right now, isn't it? Or it's going to be in JP soon, but that's, again, very, very good. There's just a lot of good things that happen here. Again, the Tech Cooler sub EZA was nice to get as well. We got tons of EZA units. Like, all these events is just crazy. And then if we scroll to part 2 now, right, if we take a look here, obviously we got the new banners. Co-op missions, more missions there, and more sales. Metal Coolers EZA, so this what? The third Extreme Z battle. And then this is the 4th EZA character we've gone. We got this Link level event, which is godly. This is an absurd event. Like just the highest Link level event rate we've ever gone. Incredible. It's new story event, new red zone stages. Again, the missions right here. More Zenny campaigns, 3 more EZA characters, all free to play, and they're all pretty solid EZA characters. I think they're actually doing free to play characters justice now. We just got that Yamcha. These 3 are actually pretty good, all of them. So that's what that's 8 EZA characters if I'm not mistaken, because we got that's 7 EZA characters we gotten so far. New stages here. And Infinite Dragon Ball history, which is very nice. I think like the only like form of content we did not get is Super Battle Road. We got no Super Battle Road stages, which sucks, but Dragon Ball story on both global and JP, right? We got the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone ticket summons, which are just free summons. We got Cooler's Extreme Z battle, which added 2 more EZA units, so that makes it a total of 9. Then we got the 5 Metal Cooler free-to-play units, revamps, and EZAs, so that is a total of 14 EZA characters. This chain battle was cool. This is like one of the easiest chain battles ever too, by the way. This chain battle, we just got rewards for it. It was absurdly easy to get a really high score. There's so much going on. We had the countdown celebration, which is cool, right? We had the Ginyu Force fighting pose right there. We had the Guru event, which got buffed. That was very nice to see. We had just all these story events were open, which is pretty cool. Again, during this entire celebration, all EZAs and Dokkan events were up, but of course that's just a general thing, right? I mean, there's a lot that you could do, especially if you're looking at this as a new player. That's pretty cool. And again, in total, we got this amount of stones. First place right here. The tons of thanks were very nice and global, and then of course the thank you at the end. No support member or anything like last year, but that's fine. And again, we also got these tickets, right? These just for free on top of the stones that you spent during the celebration. So there's so much to do. There's so much to talk about this celebration, and it's very nice. Now, if we're going to talk about what it doesn't have compared to other celebrations, there is the rainbow tickets. I know a lot of people really wanted to see the rainbow tickets here. We got them during Tanabata and Anniversary. We did, and technically I understand that, it would have been nice to get the rainbow tickets, but we did still get the, again, 50 stones, the Memorial Dragon Stones, right? The 50 stones to 1 Memorial Dragon Stone. That's impressive. I think this is just I don't know. Probably the rainbow tickets are better because they're just you can get the actual brand new units on them, but you get a lot more of these compared to the rainbow tickets. So you have a lot more of a chance to get a character you may be able to use compared to the rainbow tickets, right? It just, I don't know. This is really good. This was worse though compared to Anniversary, right? It is the 50 special summon ticket, but there's less characters you get here. No, wait. Is it still 50 characters? No. I believe it's you got 77 characters, right? Just 50 tickets, so you get less characters here. That sucks. The pool was worse, and you only got 1 LR. I think that's worse, but it's still good to have that compared to not having it before in previous celebrations. I'm trying to think of what else. Again, Super Battle Road wasn't here, but they don't really do Super Battle Road for these major celebrations anymore. Like, let me bring up the 7th anniversary. I should have probably brought this up previously, but if we look at the 7th anniversary, let's see. Like the comparison in terms of what was missing here. I mean, there's this coin exchange. This coin exchange is pretty nice. You know what we didn't get this year? We didn't get the versus card, but we don't usually get that. Actually, no, we got that for Vegito and Buhan. So I don't know. We didn't get that versus card, which does suck, right? This was probably better than the movie Heroes and Movie Bosses one because it's Goku and Vegeta. That's absurd, right? We didn't get any missions for the legendary events, but we got missions for Red Zone, which is still pretty good to see. Both versions had the special battlefield. I mean, it's hard to say. I think the 7th anniversary is better overall if we're going to compare the two. There was the same amount of Extreme Z battles, right? We had 4. No. Yeah, because if we're talking about just parts 1 to 3, we had both versions had 4. But I think that you have to keep in mind there's also the EX part. I think that EX part really does pull ahead, but the banner format was better, I feel like, for the worldwide celebration. We had these 2 EZs there. We had new stages, the ticket banners. I just feel like there was a lot less to do overall in the worldwide celebration, because the only like real form of actual content we got was Red Zone, which, to be fair, there was 14 new Red Zone stages during anniversary, and there's only 5 new Red Zone stages during the worldwide celebration. But we got the new difficult content event where it does guide you to use the newer units, even if they're only free to play. We got missions for the Red Zone. We got, I mean, really everything else is the same between the both versions, right? I just feel like they spaced it out a lot better and as well, right? Because if we take a look here, right, everything basically dropped in the first day. You see everything on the 29th here, except for the EZAs, which didn't even come up until part 2. Well, so we got EZAs instantly during this celebration, so we're able to use these characters straight from the get-go, which is very cool. Obviously it took like 3-4 days for them to actually drop, but it's nice to see that. I don't know. I personally feel like I enjoyed this celebration more than the 7th anniversary, but I could see why someone would enjoy the 7th anniversary more, especially if you really like the characters. It's tough. The EX part giving us one extra Extreme Z battle. So yeah, no, it was one Extreme Z battle, huh? But it's still an extra like 40 stones you got here. And on top of that, the 7th anniversary did have the 770 not 777, the 999 raid event, which gave you 277 stones. That's a lot. That's a huge thing. Even though the grind is very tedious, that's a lot there. We also had this, which is pretty cool, right? Just Dragonstone ores, just free 77 stones as well on top of that. So that's a pretty nice thing in total. But yeah, I don't know really. I mean, the countdown, I would say for sure the countdown for worldwide is better than this though. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I feel like the free-to-play players, like free-to-play characters, also just way better here. There's a lot of pros and cons. Honestly, I could see you argue this celebration as the best celebration. I don't know. In my personal opinion, this might be the best celebration. It's tough. There's less stones given out, but I just feel like the overall content and enjoyment, especially with it being celebrated by all players, just feels a lot bigger to me. So even if it's not technically the best quote-unquote celebration overall, I do have it above the 7th anniversary in terms of my personal enjoyment. But let me know what you guys think, and if you really look at it side by side, they're very similar though. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.